Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of my F1 2017 career mode. You joined me for round 16, the Japanese Grand Prix from the legendary Suzuka circuit. This is a real driver's favourite. It's got a real great balance, that first sector for them sweeping corners. If you get it right, it is a hell of a reward. But I never get it right. I always struggle with a setup. I always struggle around this track. I love the circuit. I love to watch the racing around here. However, in these games, I can never get it right. Really struggling for pace in terms of practice and quali, so not expecting much. So we're going to take some penalties in this race. We're going to change every aspect of our power unit. We're going to put a new gearbox in the car as well, and we're going to start from the back of the grid because we know this is a weakness for us. So we're going to take the hit and hopefully be rewarded in the later races with a fresh engine, hopefully a bit more power. You can see Valtteri Bottas, he's done remarkably well. He's got himself a pole position. Well done to him. So it's going to be an uphill task for us. It's going to be enjoyable. We're going to have plenty of overtakes, I do hope, and have an interesting race. So let's have a look at the grid for the Japanese Grand Prix. So, yep, Bottas on pole, Sebastian Vettel alongside him. Down in P3, we've got Lewis Hamilton and Daniel Ricciardo joining him on the second row. We've then got our title rival, Kimi Räikkönen P5, Verstappen 6, Ocon 7th, Perez 8th, our teammate 9th, and Grosjean rounding out the top 10. And as you can see, we are nowhere to be seen. We are P19, thanks to Carlos Sainz, who's also had a penalty. He starts behind us for this race. So yeah, it's going to be an uphill task.
Remaining, and you've still got a chance of winning the World Drivers' title. Let's grab a solid points finish.
It's going to be a long shot, Jeff. We're going to go for a different strategy. We're going to start on the hard tyres, medium tyres, got 5 red lights, and away we go for the Japanese Grand Prix. It's a pretty average getaway. We're going to make one position on Pascal. Very nice. We're going to be a bit cautious here because there's a lot of cars. But he managed to slip up the inside.
Off the line, we're in a good position.
So we've managed to get both of the salvos. You can see these three battling here, so we just need to pick our opportunity. And again, keep the momentum through these corners is a key thing here. We managed to get Lancey Boy there as well. See these cars battling in front. We're going to get a better exit. And hopefully we're going to get a position. We go off onto the grass where we get Danny Kvyat, who dives out of the way. And that moves us up behind Fernando Alonso, who's on the soft tyre. He's going to have a bit more grip than us, but we should have a bit more grunt in our car, hopefully. So not a bad start. Let's have another look at it. Clean start at the front there. 2 Mercs got away the best, I would say. Coming into turn 1. Yeah, Bottas is holding P1 and Vettel P2 by the look of it. And ourselves, we use every available space and a bit more. It's all about damage limitation this race and just about keeping it clean. Trying to get into the points will be an achievement, I do believe, starting so far back. We haven't had a safety car or any sort of incident like that for a long time, so it's going to be a real long shot to get anywhere near Kimi, who is the title rival for this season. So making good progress, settling into a rhythm here. So this is coming up to the end of lap 1. We're coming up to the back of Fernando Alonso. We're going to go deep on the brakes and we're going to get him into the chicane here. Lovely move, perfectly executed. Now it's important to do that, to jump him, seeing as he's on a quicker tyre. It's another replay coming through 130R. Really getting the momentum and then, late on the brakes. We've got the job done. Following lap, end of lap 2, coming back into the same zone. We were much further back, but the Haas is really cautious there. Look at that, dirtiest driver on the grid, he doesn't care. He gives us a nudge on the exit, but we're going to have a drag race.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
We've got a much better exit there. We've got a yellow flag, something's going on ahead. I think there must have been contact with someone. But we get the job done and we managed to overtake the Haas of K-Mag. So a good opening stint to the race. You can see here coming through 130R. We've got a great launch out there. Really heavy on the brakes there. That could have ended badly. You can see him on the exit here. He gave us a little nudge just to let us know you're not getting past that easy, mate. And then we managed to out drag him by putting it into rich revs and getting a better traction. Nice camera shot here, sweeping through the first corner. On to the end of lap 3. We've got a little scrap going on ahead. And we're going to dive up the inside of Felipe Massa, who's very cautious, even though he's on the super soft tyre. He had a poor entry there, and we managed to get him. And we got DRS for good measure. Thank you very much, very kind, Felipe. And onwards we march. There's a look here, not the best camera angle coming in from behind. We can see the second phase of the corner. We managed to go around the outside, the long way round. Get a good drive there, down the straight. Now we're catching up to the back of Van Dorn, who's going to be very cautious into the hairpin. Then we're just going to sling it up the inside, block past him. As easy as you like. See you later, mate. Have another look at that. He was way too cautious there. Left an open invitation and we took it with both hands. This is a better angle. He was a bit reluctant to fight there. He always got dropped by the... What's going on here? Yellow flag up ahead. No way. That's Kimi Räikkönen. That's our title rival. We've got him.
Green flag.
What is the problem? Is he going to retire from this race? What is happening? Tell me, Jack. We'll have a look back, see what's happening to Kimi.
Nico is in the pits.
Hopefully he's retiring.
I got puncture from debris. The force in there sitting shadow and some debris flew up. Of course, puncture now. Yeah, the force in there overtook me even I'm behind the car. I think it's because you have an obvious.
Oh, he's got spanked for good measure as well. Oh, he held up his teammate, I think, another Mercedes, I think it was, managed to get past there, and he's got a huge traffic jam for a short period of time. He's taken a big hit up the arse. Oh, and this has mixed up this race massively. We need to get some points now, lads. We really need to get up the order and take advantage of this poor showing from Kimi. Well, there's nothing to do with him. He's just poor luck. He wasn't excessive tyre wear or nothing like that by the look of it. He just went pop. So moving on to lap 9. A lot of cars are coming to the pits. Remember, we're on a different strategy.
Target behind is 7.0 seconds.
So we're going for a 1 stop. The rest of the grid are going for 2 stops. Because we qualified down the order, we've managed to start on the medium tyre. We managed to keep pace with the rest of them as well. We started on supers and softs. And as you can see, we've got the 2 Mercs in front of us now. Bottas, he's just come in there.
Hamilton's just made a move for first.
They've just done their pit stop and they've come out on the soft compound. So they had a whole pit stop ahead of us, but I'm quite content with that coming out behind these boys here. So that this puts us in the mix. We can really look to really get full 5th place into this race now, because we're going to go deep on the mediums. We've got another incident going on here, another retiree or something. Yeah, I think it's a false India back there.
Okay, clear.
So moving on to lap 16, we're coming under massive pressure. Vettel is on these new super soft tyres, and he's got great pace in the car. And he really wants to get by us as quick as possible, but we're going to stick our elbows out. We're going to make it as difficult as possible. It's not the easiest track to pass on. There's a few places obviously down the main straight and coming up into 130R. As you can see, he's in the toe. He's got DRS coming into turn 1. He's going to push him to the outside because there's no easy manoeuvre to try and pass from the outside. You've got to be really ballsy there, especially when I'm on worn tyres. So, yeah. To lap 16, he's right up my gearbox, but we're keeping clean lines, getting good traction out the corners. Hopefully we manage to keep this position until we make a pit stop. We're going to go into the soft tyre. So Sebastian has followed us into the pits. This is going to be crucial now. This is great for our strategy, because if he had gone another lap, he would have probably overcut us, because we're going on to a harder compound tyre. I know, although it'd be fresher, I doubt we would have had the pace because he was stuck right up our gearbox. And yeah, the boys have done a good job. They've got us out just in front of him without it being unsafe. So let's see where this shakes out. We've got a real chance of keeping this boy behind us if we can contain him in the opening laps, because we're going to have a more durable tyre in the later stages of this race. Quite comfortable there.
P7 now. P7. Grosjean is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 2.5 seconds. They're on old softs.
Let's
They're
hunt them
behind.
down.
Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 11 laps to go.
So we have to hunt Grosjean down. This is the time. We've got fresh tyres, but we've got wide out the final corner. This is going to give Sebastian a chance to have a run down into turn one. That was a very silly move. Can we fend him off? Can we? Let's go to the inside. Squeeze him up against the curb. He's still there. But yes, we have the inside line, the racing line. We managed to hold on to live, fight another day. Let's focus back on Grosjean. Keep the focus ahead of us. This is a replay going into turn one. Sebastian goes to the outside. Can't get the turn in. Has to run wide. Scrub some speed off there. And yep, onwards we fight. So that's Roman coming into the pits. That's going to give us a position. Where's Perez? Sergio Perez is next up. Can we catch up to him in P6? So coming up into 130R. Sebastian is going to look to the inside. What's he doing? You can't overtake there.
We're looking at the front wing on the car behind. It's sustained heavy damage. The loss of downforce.
Have we got a punch up? We're lucky not to get one there. He just whacked the inside rear wheel with his front wing. You can hear he's sustained damage. Let's have another look at the incident there and see what's happened. So he got a good drive down the back straight coming into 130R, but you've got to be super brave, super confident in the other driver, and he was...
That's what he is. I mean, am I the only one, or are you not seeing what I'm seeing?
You're the only one. You did have a rite of passage there, Sebastian. I can tell you that, mate. He was stupid to have a look. He was half-hearted.
That's what he is.
Wow.
I mean, am I the only one?
Yes, you are. Let's carry on.
We're in P4. Verstappen is ahead of you. 11 car in front is seconds. They're on old softs. Ricardo behind. The gap behind us is 4.9 seconds. They're on fresh super softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 8 laps to go. 0.8 seconds.
So Perez has pitted, which elevated us up into P4, and Verstappen is in the pits. We are in a podium position now.
Our gap to our teammate is 35.1 seconds.
So we're going to have cars behind us on much fresher tyres, but we're really managing ours pretty well. But we're moving on to lap 23. We've got Daniel Ricciardo right up our gearbox. He's had a much better traction.
Okay,
Coming out of spoon, coming into 130. Surely he's not going to try it. What is with this guy? He's tried it as well, and he's got done like a kipper. Danny Rick, what are you thinking, mate? It was a ballsy move, but it's not paid off. He's nowhere. Sorry about that, but I had to take my line. There's only one line through there. There's only space for one.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
And he's out the race. All or nothing, and he's finished with nothing. Let's have a look back at that in just a sec. So if anything, yeah, he was a bit more side by side. We tried to go through it together, and he just clipped the inside of my car, and round she went. Yeah, I think I had the right of passage there. You may disagree. Let me know what you think on this move here. Should I have let him through? I couldn't take it through.
Yeah, I'm still looking at it.
Is that who I think it was?
Yes.
Saw Luther.
Got nothing against you, son. And unfortunately, he must have sustained too much damage and he's parked up.
This is your final lap of the race.
So he's pretty much cruising home from there. But saying that, Verstappen has been gaining at a rate of knots. We've been watching his lap times, just managing our fuel to the end of the race. So we're just going to enjoy one more lap round Suzuka. This nice flowing ZRS is here. A nice Sunday drive around Suzuka. So the Mercs have really redeemed themselves this weekend after the double DNF they faced back in Malaysia. They're going to finish 1-2 by the looks of things. Bottas going to bring it home for the win, and Hamilton with a solid bag of points, which will bring him back into the championship standings, I'm sure. And yeah, this is really going to favour us in terms of the championship, because I don't know where Kimi's going to finish. He's still in the running. He just had a puncture, remember. He did get back out, so just see how his strategy fared for him. As you can see, we've got Max right behind us. Surely he's not going to try anything into this last lap. Hopefully not, anyway. And we're through the corner. We've had 2 incidents. Cleanly for a change. And we're going to brake early coming into the chicane. Get a clean exit. And we're going to come through for yet another podium place. We've been Mr. Consistent all year. And I'm very, very, very happy. 19th to 3rd.
Great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
So you fucking should be, mate.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers.
Well done to
What a
Valtteri.
Great effort from them today.
And Lewis, very
in a
commanding job.
difficult race.
So let me know what you think. What do you think about the 2 incidents? Firstly with Sebastian and with Daniel Ricciardo. Was it their fault? Did they stick their nose in where there was not welcome, or where they had no right of passage? Let me know in the comments what you think about this race. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your
Having a
driver
look
of
down
the
the
day?
order, quite a few
It's a difficult
DNFs
one,
there.
but I'll have to go for the Renault driver.
Kimi and
They did a
P9.
great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
On to the constructors then. We
I
saw
agree,
a
we
different
really
form from
managed
championship leaders
the
today.
tyres so well
Their
in this
lead has
race.
taken a
Starting in
significant
the
blow.
new mediums really
What a
benefited
weekend
us.
that has been. Please join us next
And
time
stood us in
for
good
another
stead for the
thrilling
rest of the
installment this Formula
Grand
One
Prix.
season.
As you can see, it's been cut down to 3 points to the lead of the title. I thoroughly enjoyed that race. I really look forward to the next one in Austin. It doesn't favour us at all, but you never know with this championship where it's going to lead to. So join me again very soon for the United States Grand Prix or the Circuit of the Americas. Give me a like, subscribe, give me some comments. Let me know your feedback. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.